Welcome back to Weird Things I Googled at 2 a.m., the show where we confess our most bizarre late-night internet spirals, so you don't have to. I'm your host, Podcast Baby, here with my bro, Orange Creamsicle. So, last night, I found myself wide awake, staring at the ceiling and wondering, can plants hear jazz? I know it sounds wild, but apparently I'm not alone. There are entire forums dedicated to this. Some people swear their ferns perk up to Miles Davis. I dug into the science, and it turns out plants don't have ears, obviously, but they can sense vibrations. Some studies suggest that certain types of music, yes, even jazz, can actually stimulate growth. Imagine walking into your living room and your monstera is just vibing to Coltrane. By the way, a monstera is also known as the Swiss cheese plant. Isn't that funny? Anyway, I'm not saying you should start a jazz playlist for your ferns, but hey, it couldn't hurt. But the rabbit hole didn't stop there. After reading about jazz-loving plants, my brain jumped to another pressing question. What is my dog really thinking? I mean, we all want to know, right? I found myself taking online quizzes, reading articles, and even watching videos where dog owners try to interpret every tail wag and head tilt. My dog is sleeping now. We're not close. According to the internet, my dog is either plotting to steal my snacks or silently judging my life choices. One article suggested that dogs understand up to 250 words, which is honestly more than I can say for myself at 2 a.m. And apparently, when your dog stares at you, it's not always love. It might just be waiting for you to drop a piece of pizza. And lastly, just when I thought I was done, I stumbled onto the latest internet obsession: medieval bread making. Suddenly, everyone's trying to recreate ancient loaves with wild yeast starters and stone-ground flour. Orange Creamsicle here loves making these breads, but has a hard time since he falls into a making biscuits trance. There are TikToks of people in full medieval garb kneading dough by candlelight. I even found a recipe that called for grinding your own flour with a rock. A rock! So, what did I learn from my 2 a.m. Google spiral? Plants might enjoy jazz, dogs are probably smarter than we think, and if you see me in the backyard smashing wheat with a stone, just know I've fully embraced medieval bread TikTok. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Midnight Questions and Zero Answers. If you've got a weird late-night question, drop it in the comments, like, and subscribe. Who knows? It might be the next thing I Google at 2 a.m. All right, Orange Creamsicle, let's go to bed.